Hello, and welcome to another webinar by Dart POS. My name is JC, and I'll be guiding you throughout this presentation. This webinar will be of about 20 minutes approximately. We will have 10 minutes for questions and answers at the end. Please feel free to use the chat window called Questions here to ask any questions. This session will be recorded for future reference and will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. So please go and subscribe to it. Any unanswered questions will be replied to over email. If you have a specific issue with the app, please inform support@dartpos.com and we'll arrange a private session to discuss it. You know how we like to help. Don't forget to follow us on social media to get the latest updates. Let's get started. The topics that we will be covering today are: for Enlight 10, reports to be sent out to different recipients; for Enlight Mobile, showing racked orders in the mobile app; notification option; reassigning routes; mobile order fees; minimum amount by zip code; order confirmation email. Let's start with the first topic. In order to send reports to different recipients, this is what we need to do. The first step is go to the office with our manager pin, then go to the reports module, select the period of time for which we want to run our report. For example, I will run it for a yearly period. Then we will select the report type. For example, in this case, we will select a report that is running for invoices. All invoices by due date, for example. Okay, if we want to see and be able to download the data for all the invoices that we created during a year, for example, this is the way we can do it. We will generate our report. In this case, you will see that we only have 12 invoices since this is just a demo store. But it doesn't matter how many you have. You can limit the results to 1,000. But if you have more and you want them to be to display them on this report, then you can put a higher number. Okay, if you want to send this report by email to any recipient, you have to tap or click on this email button, and this is where you will search for the account that you want to send it to. It is important for you to know that this account must be registered either as an employee or as a customer, but it needs to be previously registered in the system. In this case, I will search for an account that I have here as feedback employee and send it. If I want to send it to another user, I could follow the same steps. Just search for the account that I have here or that I want to send it to and do it as many times as I want. Then what we will do is go to our email inbox, and this is where we will see. This is the report, all invoices by due date, which is sent to our feedback employee account. And when you open it, you will find all that information. Let's go to our topic number 2. The note Inlight Mobile, showing racked orders in the mobile app. In Inlight Mobile, we can display this field that says ready for pickup, which can actually be renamed to what you want. The label can be changed. And that works, that will display the invoices that have been racked. In this case, we can change it. We can change this name for businesses that have a model where the customer needs to go to the store to pick up the orders, and you're just showing the customer what is ready for pickup. These orders will show up here after they have been racked at the store. If we open them up, if we click here, we will see all of these. We can, if it's the same thing, if we go to this order section, we will be able to see between open orders all the orders, and these include the orders that have been closed and the orders that are ready for pickup. So how do we handle this? How do we get an order to show up here in this section? In Enlight, when we have an order that is ready, we would just go here to our racking section, select the rack, either scan it or type it in. It can be whatever name you want. For example, A1. And in this case, I'm just going to scan my invoice, right, or enter it, 50-1, and rack it. So after I rack it, if I go back to the customer app, I will see here, well, after, of course, I update this since I haven't loaded this, I will see my order number 50 here. Of course, we can also set Enlight to send a notification to the customer whenever you rack it, and that notification can be also customized. Okay, so let's go to our next topic, which is our notification option in Enlight Mobile. When it comes to receiving notifications sent from customers through the mobile app, Enlight Mobile, we have two ways of sending you those notifications, by email or by text. If we go by text, you will receive several of the notifications sent by the customer or by the customer app in your mobile phone. One of them, for example, is the notification sent from this send message button. If a customer tells you, sends you a message from here telling you something like, hello, oh, I'm not typing in here. Okay, hello, please remember to let me know when you are coming, and they send it to you, you should receive this by text if you want it that way, and this is the way you will see it. Okay, you will see all the customer information on top and then the message. Of course, we're still working on the formatting since it's showing HTML format, but we should have that fixed really soon. Of course, if you want to also receive it by email, we can send it by both means. Another of the notifications that you can receive by text is when a customer signs up, when a customer changes any other information in their profile. You have to ask support to enable this for you. Okay, let's jump into our next topic, which is reassigning routes. In some businesses, different routes cover up different areas, specifically by zip code. We already know that in the mobile app, we can configure it so when a customer signs up, depending on their zip code, they will be assigned to the correspondent route. But what happens if the customer changes their zip code once they have created their account? We can do it so if they change their zip code and that zip code is supported by a route, they will be automatically added to that route if that's the way you want it. For example, in this case, we have Monday route and Wednesday route covering up zip codes 11111, 11112 until 11114, and Tuesday and Thursday routes cover up from 11115 to 11118. Now I have this user, uh, tester dark, which is in zip code 11115. So he was automatically added to the Tuesday route and the Thursday route. If this customer goes here and then switches to zip code 11111, then he must be automatically reallocated to the Monday route and the Wednesday route. So let's see how that happens. Okay, after I hit save here, the app may take a couple of seconds to update. And when I go here to the Wednesday route, you will see that this customer already belongs here, and also to the Monday route. So this is the way it happens. Jumping over to our next point of the presentation, let's talk about mobile order fees. When it comes to mobile orders, we can add plain fee to our customers' orders. For example, a route fee, a rush fee. Um, However, we can name it. Of course, it must be requested to our Dark support team in order to be enabled. In this case, for example, if we go to schedule pickup, we have enabled a $5 route fee. And we added a note here down below that says for every order, we will charge a $5 fee. So for example, let's add a blouse to this order, okay, which will have a total of $3.50 plus the $5 that will be reflected after having scheduled the pickup. So let's do it. When I do this and I see the detail of my order 53, you will see that we have the $350 for the blouse and the $5 for the route fee. In Enlight, we will see that here. In mobile orders, when we go to detail that order, okay, let's open this up. We have this order 53-1, and when we open it, we will already see the route fee as an item. Of course, that can be changed manually if you need it. Moving forward to our next topic, minimum amount by zip code. We can configure Enlight Mobile to add a minimum amount to each order. We can either add a minimum amount that's general for all the orders or a minimum amount per zip code. So depending on the zip code, it will add a different amount. If we go to schedule pickup now, in the way I have set it up, you will see down below here this notice. Minimum order price is $30. If your order does not reach that amount, the difference will be added. This notice will show up as long as I haven't reached the $30 quantity, the $30 amount. As you can see here, I have one dress for $9 with 45 cents, and you can still see this here. But if I add more items and my order is over $30, like in this case, that notice will disappear and that amount will not be added to the order. Now let's remove one or two items just to make it below $30 and create this order. If we go here now to the detail of this order number 54, we will see that an item called, well, in this case it's called East, okay, but we can name it as we want. The minimum amount fee was created for $14 with 55 cents. And let's go to our next topic, which is order confirmation email. If we want our users to be able to receive a confirmation email every time they schedule a pickup or they create a drop locker order, you can request that to our support team. That will basically send a quick ticket, but the template can be modified to include or hide any information, and adapt it to your process, to your business. So let's try this. In this case, I am going to create a new order. Right, here it goes, and then schedule it. Okay, that's order 57. And when I jump to my email, this is what I will receive as a user. We have received your pickup request. And when I open it, I will see a totally branded email. This is what our support email can help you build, right? This is the customer name, the store name, any branding images that you want to place there, when the order will be picked up, when it will be delivered, the customer address, phone number, quantity of items. So all this information can be customized. Okay, so it seems that we have reached the end of this presentation. Thank you very much for being here. We hope you found today's webinar helpful, and we'd love to hear any feedback that you have. It's time for questions now. This will be a 10-minute session. Remember to ask any questions you have on the chat window called questions here. Just as a reminder, this session will be recorded for future reference and will be uploaded to our YouTube channel. And any unanswered question will be replied to over email. Remember that if you have any specific issue with the app, please inform support@darkps.com and we will arrange a private session to discuss it. Don't forget, again, to follow us on social media and get the latest updates. Please, everyone, welcome my teammate Andreina Mendez from the marketing team, who will be reading your questions. Hello, Andre. How are you doing?
Hello, JC, and hello, everyone. We have some very interesting questions, so I'm gonna just start. The first one says, other than the app, is there a way I can let my customers know that the orders are ready for pickup?
Yes. So basically, when you scan the invoices in the racking feature of Enlight, we can customize a notification that can be sent either via text or email or both means, to let them know that their garments are ready, and we can customize that message.
Okay, great. Thank you, JC. So let's jump to the next one. It says, if a customer is reassigned to another route when changing their zip code, can I get a notification?
Yes, you can request a notification that will be sent anytime a user changes any other information in the user profile on the app. And that includes, of course, the zip code, and the zip code will change the route. So yeah, all that information can be managed there.
Okay, great. Thank you, JC. We have another question here. It says, can we send the reports to more than one recipient at one time?
You can send it to more than one recipient, but you have to do the same action as many times as recipients you want to send it to. For example, let's go to our report section here. Okay, here we go. And if I select, for instance, a report type called well, it can be any report, for example, customers report, which I can select for a yearly period. Okay, customers for example, here, full customers list. And yeah, let me run it for a yearly period here. I can email it to one user at a time. For example, if I want to send it to a user called Lady, and then to another user called Feedback, I can do this as many times as I want. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, JC. Let's move on to the next one. It says, is there a way to separate the tab in the mobile app for the orders ready for pickup?
Well, I'm not pretty sure to be understanding that question correctly, but this tab, the orders ready tab, can be renamed as you want. So far, it cannot be moved, but of course, if you have any specific needs, you can contact our support team and we will see how we can handle that.
All right. All right. Thank you, JC. We have one more question here and says, how about for the billing customers that were only charged once a month? Will it still show if their garments are ready for pickup, even if no payment was deducted yet?
Yes, every time an order is racked, regardless of their payment status, it will show up here. It doesn't matter if it's a billing customer or a regular customer, if the order was paid or not. It will just show it in this list for the customer to know that it is ready to be picked up.
Okay, great. Thank you, JC. Unfortunately, I think we just ran out of time. So this is all the questions that we're gonna have for today. Thank you for inviting me.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me, Andre. Thank you everyone for being here. Remember that you should receive the recording of this presentation shortly. Cheers, everyone.